Hello, hello. This is this is a very unique message that I received 2 days ago. And ever since I received this information, my dreams have been dark. They have been full of conflict and attack because of this information. And it's interesting because what I was given in vision. Sorry if there's cat. There's a kitty cat. She's recovering. Okay, cat hair. Okay, so this vision I had was so simple, but so dangerous because it requires seeing yourself in the way you saw yourself in the past. But the difference is when you were in that time period, you carried yourself with an energy that was blocked. It was hindered because of the view you had of your soul, because of your blockages, because of your doubts, because of your fear, because you didn't think you were good enough, blah, 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 blah. And what this vision told me was that you must view, that's a crazy sound. You must view, I've never heard a sound like that in my life. So it was like, wah, 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 wah. Yeah, I can't make this up. So I want to put this as clear as possible because it's very important in not only stepping into your power in the present, but it will open the gateway for receptivity of your divine acceptance into this realm, like actually taking the stage and being undeniable. It will be I'm getting vibrations right now, guys. Like this is real shit. It will be undeniable to people who come into meeting with you. It is the kind of acceptance that has been blocked because you have to heal the way you saw yourself in the past in order to open this door. And so let me see how to put this. I want you to right now, for those who've been, okay, this is the message. It's coming for creative people. This is the new entertainment industry that I've been talking about. So for my entertainers, there were periods when you would audition, when you would want to be on stage, you would want to be, I guess at the time, something of importance because it felt right. You felt that you needed to be on stage, but there was a lot of doubt that you held. There was unworthiness. And when you would audition, that fear, that lack of awareness and presence that you would take onto the stage or your audition lacked what I'm about to tell you. You had everything because you were already it. You came into this world with this divine energy. But because of the healing of many lineages and your upbringing and that programming, it was hindered. So when you would audition, you didn't carry, look at me, I've got it all kind of vibe. It was a lack of energy. But people still saw your light. Don't get me wrong. You had achievements where people would be like, wow, that you have almost, they'd always would, for me it was like, you have almost everything but like one thing. Like this happened to me over and over again when I was in musical theater. It was like, you have everything but the dance. And it was crazy because at the time there was a part of me that knew I was greatness. And that's what pushed me forward, was this little voice. And that little voice was the divine you, the oversoul that would eventually take stage later in your life, which is now in the present, okay? But to unlock this last step in your gateway to success, you must visualize yourself auditioning. Visualize yourself walking into rooms where you were at meetings, where you were having to prove yourself, whatever that may be. And this can be in any field, not just like entertainment, but like the industry in itself. Like, we're talking book deals, we're talking like job interviews, I mean, things involving creativity and your presence in that field. All right. So when you vision this, I want you to think of one time. This is all it takes. One moment you can remember accurately going into a meeting or an audition. And I want you to replay that in your mind. And this is where the vision secret comes into play. As you're envisioning yourself in that moment in time auditioning, the first thing you feel when you're imagining this is all that old views of yourself, your what you were worthy of, like your actual true perception at that time. And what I need you to do now is I need you to rewrite that view, that perception, that audition. And I want to see you. Oh, I'm getting vibrations. Dude, this is crazy. You need to see yourself now as the healed you. And I want you to visualize yourself as it, where you have nothing of lack, where you, without a doubt, have everything you have in you to offer, and it is undeniable. Like, I want you to just see yourself walking to this audition room or this meeting, and instead of remembering what happened, what they said, what you were feeling, it's really important that you get this. And I feel like whoever hears this message today is going to understand the power of perception in all quantum levels, because this is a quantum task that requires great diligence, and it's gonna take you a few minutes to start visualizing. This is visualization power. Yourself in this new being. That person who walked into the audition meeting, okay? You are going to now be perceived in that past vision as winning. You're going to perceive them as being blown away by the light, the energy that you emit when you walk in. And that you, no matter what you say, whatever you did or sang or acted or presented, is power. It is fueled and filled up with the you in this present moment, and it is now emanating into your past presence. Okay? I know this may be complex in a way, but when you start to see that old you in that old moment, you're going to start to realize that those thoughts you felt in that time period were not accurate. They were not true. They were not the true you, the healed you. They were surrounded by dark energies, evil entities, attachments, astral parasites, things that you had to break through to become who you are today. So you may feel these emotions, and you'll see yourself in your mind's eye, and you'll go, wow. To think that I walked into that room and I didn't show them my true power, that I was limiting myself this entire time. Like, my God. Because that is who you are now. And that will reflect into all dimensions in all past moments, in all timelines. The fact that you can remember it and you can essentially transmute that memory into what you are today, the true reflection, the true emanation, the true power that you are, will affect everything from this moment forward. And because of this vision I saw of myself and how I needed to fix this self-perception of myself, I had to go into the past to heal it. I had to go in and say, that person, that old me, that memory no longer fits. It no longer fits who I truly am. Because in that old reality, you could not see who you truly were. And the people, they could only see bits and pieces of your like your essence, your energy, your light, your what you emit, your aura field, your auric field. It's insane, because when I went into this and I saw how I presented myself back then, all I wanted to do in that moment was transmute it, because I realized that is the key to becoming the divine person I'm going to be, who I'm going to be when I present myself to the world, how people will truly see me, because now I truly see myself. And truly seeing yourself is the answer. It is the answer to you becoming who you've always been. But you were held back by all these horrible, horrible, dark energies that you had to go through, so you could finally come out on the other side and look back and fix. That is the true essence of fixing and healing. I mean, it was like this gateway opened up where I truly was no longer that person, the person who slipped up, who couldn't remember their lyrics, who couldn't, show the true emotion and talent I had on stage, because I hadn't become that person yet. But now I have. So now it's reflecting outwards. The reason people become successful is because they see themselves and they believe in their true magic. They know without a doubt when they enter a room, they're going to be received. They're going to be seen in that power, in that light, in that magnetism. It is a fact. And that is why they've made it to the stage that they're at. And it doesn't mean that every person at that level, or the level you desire to be at, let's say being a celebrity or being an icon or an influencer or any kind of prominent position in our society's like idea of whatever an elite position to be. Not everybody wants to be known wide world. Not every person desires this feeling inside. Most people who think they want to become a celebrity, they want to be validated. They want to be loved. They don't have love for themselves. But this new era that we're entering into right now is going to be filled with people of influence that truly love themselves and want the best for other people. They are not in competition with other people. They want to bring out the best in every soul they meet, and they want to raise them to their highest plateau so they can then continue up the mountain until it's just never ending. The heights that you can reach, if you want to go up into the galaxy, you can, because you are from the stars, So when I got this vision and I started like working on it, the amount of dream astral attacks I received were just frightening. Like, I mean, I woke up in night sweats. It was like there were beings, dark beings, that did not want me to access this knowledge, but they couldn't stop me. Like, I cannot be stopped. Like, I'm a high priestess. You cannot stop me. Like, I've seen my past lives. I know where I'm going. I know who I am. I know the battles I've conquered. I know who I'm meant to be here on planet Earth and out in the stars. I know who I am. Like, I know. So I can't live in the past anymore. I can't live that old receptivity, because that isn't the truth. So you need to access this part now and become the dream you set here to be when you were born. Who the divine mission, I don't even know if it's calling. I lost myself. It was so inspirational. There's so many alarms going off right now. So many ambulances. They don't like this. There's powers, man. I've been up against some fucking demons. Like, some deep, deep, dark astral crap, man. And like, I mean, I'm amazed I'm even alive today. I'm truly, God bless my team, because I've been targeted so much for what I've seen and what I know and what I've proven and what I've accessed and what I have manifested in my own life, in my own divine path. So I am truly telling you to take this seriously and look back on yourself and see how you want to change the perception, because it's not just change. You need to do it, because you're not that person anymore. So these old memories, these old like holograms, these fractures, they are needing to be mended and transmuted. So get to it, guys. Kiss, kiss. Much love to you. And get at it. You got a job to do. Open that gateway. This is your chance. This is now. The world is waiting. The world is waiting for you to change the entire future of humanity. And I'm not kidding. This is a group that is going to change humanity's course and timeline. And it's been going on for now like 6 or 7 years in high impact, okay? It started back in the 50s and the 60s in the first wave. But now we are being called to action. So go. Take some time, meditate, and look. Visualize what I just explained to you. It is very crucial that you understand the seriousness of this transmutation and healing of how you are received, because it will open the floodgates for divine source to activate divine miracles. Your miracle walking in the flesh. Take control and take command of your abilities, and the stage is freaking set for you. The lights are on. Get at it. Go, go, go. Now. Yes. Go. Oh, sorry, Billy. She's healing from her little space surgery. Okay. Bye, guys.